Hey everybody, good afternoon and welcome back to Mad Horse Barbecue. My name is Brian, and in today's video we're going to be smoking up some chicken halves on the Gateway Drum Smoker. I'm pretty excited about this. This is going to be my first recorded cook. I couldn't wait any longer. I fired it up a couple nights ago just for some chicken shish kebabs just because I wanted to cook on it. And then last night I did a big old tomahawk ribeye. I did take a few video clips and a few pictures of it, so maybe I'll include that in this. But we're going to do chicken halves today. Super simple. For those of you who have followed my channel for a while, you know, I've had that pit barrel cooker for many years, and to me, a barrel, like my favorite thing out of a barrel is chicken halves. So let me go ahead and we're going to go over everything step by step. Again, we're going to start with starting the grill. We're going to do a little bit of time control, even though there's not a whole lot. And then obviously we're going to cut the chicken up, and season it up, and get it hung in the barrel. So yeah, let's take you in, and let's get the grill started first. All right, you can see we got our empty charcoal basket here. Charcoal we're going to be using today is the Jealous Devil All Natural Lump. Just because I forgot I bought a bag of this a while ago, and it is really nice charcoal. It's just a little more expensive, but really consistent size and shape and burns really nice. But that should be about plenty there. We're only going to be cooking these chickens probably for about an hour and a half, so I'm only going to fill up about a third of the basket. And starting this thing up is super easy. I'm just going to take a Weber wax cube, put it right in the middle of the basket. Once that's done, just go ahead and put the basket into the barrel, just like so. Go ahead and take our torch, light our cube, and I'm just going to take the rib hanger right away. Chicken, well, this isn't really a rib hanger, this is just a meat hanger. Put the meat hanger right in, and then I'm going to go ahead and open up both the vents 100% for now. And yeah, I'm going to let this burn for probably about exactly 15 minutes, and then when the 15-minute mark expires, I'm going to put the lid out, open up the chimney, and then once the gauge hits 275, I'm going to close these intakes down to a quarter away and get this thing balanced out right at about 300 degrees. So I'm going to let this thing burn, so while we're doing that, let's go ahead and get the chicken ready. Alright, we're back. Got our two chickens here. Two different ways to do this. Basically, the way I've been doing it a lot is using just these heavy-duty kitchen shears, but you can also use a knife. So I'm going to show you one bird with the shears and the other bird with a knife. So let's go ahead and show you with the knife first. And I might struggle with the knife because I haven't used a knife in quite some time. But super simple to do. What we're going to want to do is flip this over first. So this is our breast side, and I like to start with the backbone side. So you can kind of see flipped over. Our backbone is pretty much right here. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is take my knife and just go right to the one side of the backbone and see how much I struggle with this. Okay, actually wasn't that bad. So go ahead and turn it over. And then I got a bee out here, and I'm deadly afraid of bees, so if you see me run away real quick, it's because of the bee. Let's do the same thing here. Just go right to the right of it just a little bit. Try to take out an even amount on both sides without cutting myself. Just like that. A bigger knife, heavier knife does help out for sure. So now you can see we got the backbone cut out. Got a little bit of the rib bones there. If you want to pick those out, you can, but I'm not gonna eat it anyways, or it's not even gonna be part of the trimming. So now you can just kind of flip it over. You can kind of see this would be spatchcock, but in order to spatchcock it, you kind of got to notch a little piece of cartilage out. So what I like to do is you can kind of keep the bird upside down, and you can kind of see right where the center is. And I just like to take my knife and run it right down the middle of it. And you are going through a little bit of bone here, so you do got to apply a little bit of pressure. And just like that. So we got one chicken half, and we got two chicken halves. So that was the way to do it with the knife. I'm just going to clean it up just a little bit, not much. You can kind of see you got that excess skin hanging off down there. I don't really need that. So I'm going to take it off. But that's going to be that for the knife. So now we'll just do the same exact thing, except we use the kitchen shears. Again, we got our breast side here. Let me see if I can move this over. Got our breast side here. What we're going to do first is flip it upside down. And we're going to just find that backbone. And it's, you can see it right there really easy. So I'm just going to go pretty much right on the side of it. Just use my kitchen shears. Make sure you get the shears, because you can do this with scissors, but it is a royal pain in the butt. Again, turn it over. Just try to take as little bit out as possible. If I remember, I will find this. I think I bought this off. Yeah, this is just a Cuisinart kitchen shears, but I'll try to link this right in the description. So if you are interested in it, you can get it. And now what we're going to do is take our bird, and again, you can kind of see it. The center of it right here. So what I'm going to do is just take my shears, start cutting. Well, this part might be a little easier with a knife, to be honest with you. But should be able to get it. Yep. Sweet. And again, you can see, got our 2 chicken halves. And again, we got that excess skin hanging off towards the bottom. This is what I'm talking about right here. This is all hard, like fat skin and stuff. So I'm just going to go ahead and clean it up just a little bit, not much. That's going to be good. So we got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Clean it up a little more if you want. I think this is just me doing what I want, but got our 4 chicken halves. So I'm going to go ahead and just clean this board up a little bit. We'll come back and we'll season these things up. All right, we're back. Going to season these things up really simple today. We're just going to go to my go-to Tailgater's BBQ Party Rub on all 4 of these. So let's go ahead and flip them all over first. We're not going to be using a binder. We're just going to go straight on with the rub today. So let's go ahead and just put an even coat on all 4 of them. Okay, flip them over and get the front sides. Okay, that's going to be about good, and now they're all seasoned up. The last step is going to be putting the hook on, because we're going to be hanging these. And, you know, you could do this right away. I prefer seasoning it first, putting the hook in, and then I'm going to touch up any kind of fingerprint marks. So go ahead and just kind of take the back, and you can kind of see, feel where that breastbone is right there. And I like to go in kind of right underneath it. Kind of just like this. You know you got it in the right spot if you get a little bit of your chicken wing to hang on with it. So there's one. Do it again. Flip it over. Try it one more time. Got our back of it right here. Got our breastbone right there. Go in right underneath it. Goes right through. And then it kind of holds that wing up into place too. So that's gonna be good. Not pit barrel, but the gateway is still coming up to temp. So once this thing's, once it reaches about 300 degrees, I'll pick back up and we'll throw these on. All right, barrel is just about up to temp. Let's go ahead and get the chicken on. Okay, no real rhyme or reason I'm doing this. I'm kind of just putting it away from directly over the top of the coals. But now since this is in here, I'm gonna go ahead and close this thing down. And we're gonna run this thing right at 300-ish, anywhere from, honestly, 290 to like 315. I'll be 100% happy with it. But I'm gonna let these go for about an hour, and we will check back in then. So we'll see you in about an hour. All right, we are back. We've been on for 1 hour. Let's go ahead and take a peek at the chicken. Looking pretty good. I'm just gonna go ahead and temp probe a couple of these and see where we're at. I'm pretty sure we're not done yet, but just go in. Yeah, right at about 148 on that one. About 142 on that one. 140. 145, 146. So I'm thinking that he's probably got at least another half hour. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this down and probably pick back up when we're saucing these up, which I'm guessing is gonna be at about another 30 minutes or so because I'm gonna sauce. So when I'm saucing them, I will pick back up. So we'll see you then. All right, we are back. We are an hour and a half in. Take a quick peek at the chicken. Right at about 160-ish. I don't know if you can see it or not. Let's just go ahead and check one more bird. Right at about 164. A little further than I would typically want, but I'm gonna go ahead and pull these things off quick. You can take a look right there. That's a good looking piece of chicken. But let's just get them on the tray quick. Let's bring these over to the prep table and get them painted up quick. All right, all we're gonna do is go ahead and take a bird by bird here. Just flip it off, and we're gonna give each side just a little brush of sauce. I got some preheated sauce right here in this pan. This is the Blues Hog Champions blend that I buy in like the 1 gallon containers because I like it so much. But we're just gonna paint up both sides, kind of make the chicken a little prettier. Just like that. Let's do the other 3 in ultra fast motion. Okay, now that's done, we're gonna go ahead and hang these right back on the barrel for about another 5 minutes. So I'll take you right along. Let's go ahead and hang them back on the barrel. I'm just gonna go ahead and close this thing down, and I'm just gonna let that sauce set for like a max of 5 minutes. So we will pick back up one last time when we're cutting into these and trying them out. So we'll see you then. All right, we are back, and it is time to eat. Real quick, just take a peek at that chicken, looking really nice. Let's go over what we did. Pretty much have the chicken, rub the chicken, cook the chicken for an hour and a half, or probably hour and a half at 300, and then another 5 minutes after I sauced it. This one I just put back on for 5 minutes because, I don't know, I guess I felt like it. But brought these up to an internal of about 162, 163. Typically with these, especially because you're going to pull them off and let them rest, I like to pull these off right around 160, but you know, these will eat just fine. Another thing to note too, you can see I'm using my Hiawatha Woodworks Pro Series custom maple. This is an 18 by 24 inch custom cutting board, 1.75 inch thick. Very excited to announce that I'm actually teaming up with John, who runs, who does all this stuff for Hiawatha Woodworks. And I'm being a brand ambassador for him. So I'll put his website in the description, but if you use code MADHORSE, capital M, capital H, 20, MADHORSE20, you'll save 20% on your boards. And he does everything. He does square boards, round boards. He can, do any kind of design you want for the most part. And this is some high quality stuff. So make sure you give him a look. Remember, use code MADHORSE20. But that's enough blabbing. Let's go ahead and cut into one of these birds. You can see we did leave one unsauced. The girlfriend wanted it that way, and I like unsauced chicken too. But let's move some of these over to the side. And then let's just take this one here. Let's separate the quarter from the breast. Let's go ahead and take the wing off. You should be able to feel that cartilage in there. Okay, we're gonna rip that off. I'm gonna have to practice on breaking down a chicken. And then let's just go ahead and separate the thigh from the drumstick. Just like that. So we got the wing, kind of destroyed the wing, got the drumstick, got the thigh, got the breast. I'm gonna go ahead and just take a piece of this breast meat right off. And just give this a try and see how we did. Yep. Jealous Devil lump charcoal. Really good flavor on this chicken. You might notice I didn't put any wood in. I don't know. All of a sudden, I just started developing a taste for not liking things over smoked. And chicken to me, you can put a lot of smoke on it in a short amount of time. And I like the flavor of just all natural lump charcoal with it. The Tailgaters BBQ Party Rub, which I got over here, fantastic. Blues Hogs Champion Blend Barbecue Sauce, again, fantastic. But if you got a gateway, give this recipe a try. Super simple, hour and a half, and you're eating chicken. So that's about all I got. If you guys and girls enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe, hit that thumbs up button, and hit the notification bell, because I put videos out every Friday, and I'm a guy who likes to cook meat, buy grills, and drink some beer. But that's about all I got for today. You guys and girls have a good night, and we'll see you next time.